Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. From time to time I like to show you different things that I might do for my aquariums or my hobbies. This is going to be on the aquarium. We're going to hack this filter. It's called the Tidal 110, and we're going to change out the filter, more biological media in there that's going to be able to handle the load of our fish. If you've been following the channel, I recently put together this 75-gallon aquarium here with Mabuna cichlids, that's African cichlids. And there's quite a few of them in there, all different colors and stuff. We want to get some blue that are coming up next. I've got a quarantine tank underneath here that's already set up. We're going to get some other bluefish in, and we're going to leave them in their quarantine for a couple weeks and make sure they're okay, and then we're going to put them into the heavily stocked 75-gallon. So back to the filter, we're going to hack that baby. What we have is, like I said, a 110 Tidal filter. Now I got this off of a seller here on eBay. He sells Amazon products, and this is the 110. It's quite large filter, supposed to be able to handle a 110-gallon tank. Should be able to handle the bioload. Right now I'm running sponge filters. You can see them bubbling in the background, one on each side of the tank. I do like them. Aesthetically, not the greatest thing. We're going to put this on and maybe just keep one sponge filter going, just to bubble up. And I like the bubbles. We're going to make this even more easier to change out, more user-friendly. These do have great big compartments in there to put your media in. It does come with the media bag, which is their own media that you'll put in there. You can put in there lava rock, anything that's going to be porous, that's going to catch that bacteria, that's going to allow it to breed and keep your cycle going. Like I said, this is a new filter. I have taken it apart, so it's easier. I don't want to do an unboxing on it or anything like that. Like I said, this is the seller's site. It's Shelby C-12, 434 reviews, 99.6 positive reviews, $69.99 our best offer. Ground Advantage, USPS. They are from Staten Island, like I said, New York. Gives you the different payment methods if you're not used to eBay. $14.99 shipping. Sometimes he can work with you. Just go ahead and private message them and let them know you're interested in the filter, and tell them Rick from DIY Rick 66 sent you, and just gives me a shout out. All right, so let's get back to this filter. Okay, so this is my plan. This is the original filter that came with it. See how porous it is? Porous means that there's large holes in there. Now that's great for catching your first debris that's coming up. The way that these filters work, the filter water comes in through the bottom and it goes up through the filter and then spills out the spillway on the top. So this is going to catch your larger debris that's down there on the bottom, and that's great. But now you're going to want something that's going to capture that debris as it goes through chambers, because you don't want that large particle going up into your biological media and clogging it up. If you looked at other filter material that's been out there, you can probably see through that. This is getting a little bit less porous, and that's going to close up those holes. This is going to make this more efficient, and it's going to pull down your larger particles. I'm going to use this material, and you can use other pieces if you want to. Just because it's not going to be the same size as this one here, you can actually jam them together, and that gap's going to completely disappear once you jam them into the filter chamber. So what we're going to do is we're going to trace this out on this filter material. Then you can also go to eBay, or you can go to Amazon and get a piece of material like this. Now this is thicker. A lot of people use this for like their matten filters and stuff like that that go in the corner of the tank, like wood, but you can't even see through that. That's going to be less porous than the other filter. This is going to be our last stage, and you can put some filter floss on top of that if you want to too. And then you're going to want to put your media where your biological bacteria is really going to live, in like those the type of media that the filter supplied, or something else that you can get off of the internet. You want that has like a ceramic or something like that in it. It's going to be the most holy filter at the bottom, and then less holes as we gradually go up. And it's going to polish your water, and it's going to make it crystal clear when it comes out of that filter, a polishing filter. But in fact, your bacteria is still going to live here. So when you go and you do your water changes and you want to wash this out in water that doesn't have any chlorine in it, preferably tank water, or if you have something that's removing chlorine, you wash those filter pads out. Most of the bacteria is going to stay in there and you shouldn't have a bio problem. So that's the idea. Let me go ahead and cut all these little pieces and then maybe I'll clear it up a little bit further for you. So actually in a matter of maybe 15 minutes, this is just cutting out real easy. Like I said, you're just going to take your scissors in there and you're going to just cut around. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Like I said, you want to stay about 1/8 of an inch off the original filter. That way it can compress in there. And you're just going to go right along there. Real easy. And then just turn it that way and go that way. Okay, so here you go. Here's the basket we were talking about that we're going to fill up with our media. And these are the stages of the filter material that I cut. You can see it's all cut nice and neat. And that's all going to go right in there. Larger hole here, then you're going to progressively get tighter as you go up. You can put your silk floss on top of here if you want. And you know what silk floss is. You can get that from Walmart or wherever. It's actually like pillow stuffing and it comes in like a roll. So that's all going to just go right in there. And then you're going to take your biological, whatever that is, your media that you have, like this, and you're going to put that and layer that on top. And that's where your bacteria is really going to mainly live in. They'll live in all those layers anyway, but this is where you want them. You're going to just lightly spray down that media without killing all the bacteria in there. You can squeeze out your sponges, get most of the big particulate out of there, and then just reassemble it and put it back in again. So hopefully that's just a quick hack on what to do with all different types of sponge material. Now the other thing is save some of that material that you have left over because you have an inlet tube here. You can wrap that piece around like that, put a rubber band around it, and now you've got an inlet filter. So none of your small fish will be able to get in there. Also put a piece on the front of that grill of the filter. I'm not going to go into a major review on the filter. Just wanted to show you how this works. Okay, so now that you got your biological media here all washed up, there's various different types in this bag. And that's going to be our last stage. So here's our media in our tray right now. It's all in there. So here's our silk floss. That's going to be the last stage before polishing. We're going to put our bag in there. Because you may have a lot of media in there. And then take your silk floss and put it on there like that. And that's going to be the last stage, and it's going to polish that water before it goes and returns back to your aquarium. This is probably going to get changed out pretty frequently. You can change these stages if you want. You want to put your silk floss underneath. That's up to you before it gets to the biological media. That's it. It's going to be easy to clean. These are great. These trays just pop right out. You take them right to your faucet. Okay, so there you go. It's fully installed now, and you can see the agitation on the water. I actually have my water level down now. Like I said, we're in the process of doing some quarantining and some fish, and we're going to move some things around, so my water level is going to go up higher, obviously, later on. I'm not so sure about the aquarium heater holder. I don't think I really like that. I'm probably just going to leave my aquarium heater in the corner there. Take that big blue attachment off there, but that's for an aquarium heater. If you want to just have it on there, that'll hold it. All right, so hopefully you can see that. I'm going to pop the lid here. But there you go, you can see my water is coming through, no problem. It's coming right through the biological media there bag, and it's flowing right over the top there, no issues. The cool thing about this filter is you see this channel right here. If it does get clogged up, it'll go right down this channel and it won't overflow the filter and go on your floor. They've done a nice design change there with over a lot of the other filters. Okay, so like I said, I wasn't going to go into a major review, but that's it. I appreciate it. Hey, give us a like and a thumbs up and let YouTube know that you like our videos, and we'll put some more out there, and I'll show you more on this aquarium as we start to go through. You never know what kind of DIY stuff I might come up with. Sometimes on the fly, I look at something, I'll go, I wonder if I can do something a little bit better or different than that. But please subscribe. The subscribe button's been down there in the bottom running the whole time. Hit that, smash that bell icon, and share with your family and friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.